Welcome back to those of you that decided to stick around for part 2 of my favorite CD packaging collection. You know, uh, I think you're insane and quite possibly a very dull person for wanting to even view this, but I'm insane and dull too because I view collection videos all the time, so what are you going to do? Up first, well, this is a continuation, but up first in this video, Kweller, Go Fly a Kite, his most recent album. Very good. Um, I hate to throw out that singer-songwriter uh, tag for him because, that singer-songwriter could pretty much apply to anybody who goes by their name and writes the music and whatnot and just doesn't have a band name, you know, which I think it's kind of a stupid uh, label for somebody, but I guess you could call him that. Although some of the musicians that are labeled that, in my opinion, tend to be more on the boring side. This is what they call power pop, and his albums make for some tasty nuggets of just simple pop rock music, and yeah, he's enjoyable. Anyways, let's open this up because I want to show you. Ah, a signature, BK. No, not Burger King, Kweller. I saw him a few months ago for the first time when in an in-store gig. Uh, he only played like 6 songs, I think, but it was really, small and intimate, and I'd never been to one of these special promotional things before, and it was really neat. And he was, obviously doing it. I think it was like a record release party because this had just come out, and he was trying to hype it up a little. And funny thing, actually, this signature, I kind of feel bad about it because he was being mobbed when he was trying to leave the place after the performance to catch a flight, and I was one of the greedy people who stopped him at the door and greedily asked for a signature. But, as evidence from the shakiness of the actual letters here, uh, obviously he was in a hurry and didn't put much effort into it. But I think that just makes it cooler because I have a story to tell behind it. And, he seems like a genuinely nice guy, so I don't think he was too bothered by it. But I don't have very many signatures from musicians or celebrities alike, so it's pretty neat. But anyways, that's not the only interesting thing about this. It actually opens up and does something rather unique. Voila! It's well, there you go. It's a diorama, which I don't know much about, but they're basically cube, three-dimensional cube designs where all sides, add up to make some sort of portrait or picture. Here we have, I guess that's Ben flying a kite, which fits, and some sort of trippy, psychedelic, evil beach scene going on here. I don't know. This is a first for me. I don't know of any other CDs or records that fold out to make a diorama thing. So really, really something cool and different. I guess innovative. I guess to try to sell physical copies of his album because, as we all know, digital music is the primary source now. Not as many people buy physical music anymore. So it's really nice that musicians offer up extra incentive like this nowadays to get people to buy their CDs. Next, I have something I'm not going to go into too much detail about. The music, The Last Dance Live, another concert live release, much like the Kasabian one. They're one of my favorite bands, if not my favorite, behind another band. Maybe my second favorite band, to be honest. Not too known, definitely underappreciated in places where they are. But long story short, this is just one of my favorites because I wasn't expecting this release this late in their lifespan, or their career as a band, I should say. Beautiful packaging, cool colors for the CDs. Got the DVD inside this little pocket here, and yeah, I do a full review of this actually on my channel, so if you want to check that out, I go into much deeper description of what this means to me and how cool it is and if it's worth your money and whatnot. So if you're a fan of the music, which you might be since a huge chunk of the videos I have on my channel are live videos of them, so if you're a subscriber for that reason, go check that out. And try to finish up Tool, 10,000 Days. Not a big metal fan or a Tool fan for that matter, but I picked this up when it came out because I couldn't resist the album packaging. Got some special goggles here that allow you to view these insanely cool designs that when you look at them, they just literally jump out from the page and create well, it's much like going to see a 3D film in the theaters, except you can do this from the comfort of your own home as many times as you want. You know, like I said, I don't listen to this a lot. I'm not a big Tool fanatic like a lot of people are, but it's definitely one of the most unique ideas for CD design that I've ever come across. Alright, and last but certainly not least, the crown jewel of my collection. And you might be saying to yourself, well, it looks like a standard CD, and it very much is, but being Electric Six, my favorite band, that obviously and automatically already brings up its sentimental value tenfold. But that's not even mentioning the super awesome signatures I have on it. Couldn't have asked for better signatures. I approached each band member at the concert individually. They were all in like separate corners of the tiny little bar, and it was just perfect. I mean, they all signed and legibly here in the different areas of the sleeve with the silver Sharpie, and it just turned out looking so cool. I was so thrilled when I got in the car to drive home and just was able to look at this and truly appreciate what it would mean to me down the line. And yeah, if you don't know who Electric Six is, check them out. You might know their somewhat novelty hits, Danger, High Voltage, and Gay Bar. Not their best work, and you know, I could go on and on for like a whole 30-minute video or something about how they're generally seen as a comedic one-hit wonder band or two-hit wonder, and not many people delve further into their discography because they think they're, you know, not to be taken seriously, but this band has a lot going for them. They're really fun. They have some meaningful songs. A lot of them are about nothing, but that just makes it even better to me because it's just, you know, they don't take themselves too seriously and they release so many great albums. almost every year, and it's good workmanship too, I think, for a band these days. But like I said, I'm not going to go too much into that because I could talk about it forever. But yeah, this has been my favorite CDs in my collection. Thanks for watching.